What's going on, people? Going over my Romanian model 65. This, believe it or not, is that Maxarms that was in the previous video. It had the populated barrel, and it's no longer in the patina. What I did there was I had some of this Insta-Blak 333. First time using it, it well, speaks for itself. This rifle needed a lot of fitment. The receiver wasn't, accepting the rivets very well. All the holes were slightly off. I had to go and make the holes line up so that it would accept the rivets and make the parts fit appropriately. Not test fired, just got it together about an hour before this filming. One thing to note, the top cover, that's not original to the kit. I thought it was originally, but numbers don't match. Everything else seems to match except for the safety selector. This magazine is a 0 capacity magazine. It's there for looks. Go over this a little bit better. Yeah, the Insta-Blak comes in 4 parts. You have a cleaning solution. You slightly agitate it, then you put your parts in there for 2 to 4 minutes. I did mine 2 to 4 minutes, just like I said. Threw all the parts in there, then went to the second part, which is more of an etching. So after you do the initial cleaning, you come back and you rinse it with water for a couple minutes, get everything off. Then you put it in the etching, which is another way of cleaning the metal so it'll accept the Insta-Blak. The etching process, real simple. You just soak it. Don't do anything. Just let it be another 4 minutes. Then go ahead and take it out. Rinse it with water. Go to the Insta-Blak solution. The etching seems to have another chemical in there which reacts with the Insta-Blak, so it starts to turn black. Insta-Blak takes 2 to 5 minutes. Anything longer and it will start to discolor and lightly rust the surface. Then you take that Insta-Blak item, you take it, you rinse it out with water again. Then step 4 is like a oil finish. You apply it to the metal and it gives its sheen. This is the, I don't know, not the flat, it's the semi-gloss. And then they have another one if you want it to be more glossy, depending upon what your applications are. Sporting the original wood. This one I'll probably leave like this. The other one I might clean it a little bit. Let's try to go over some of the functions here. Push button. This is the, well, instead of 4 pins, it has the 2 pins on this side for locking. Seems to do all right. Just press it and release the pins. The metal came out really good. This is the lighter of the metal, but it still matches really good. Different metal alloys will have different results. So if your rifle has different steel going on, like the receiver is not exact to the rest of it, but it's pretty close. And the same as the buttstock. First attempt, the parts are coming out a little bit on the lightly brown side. Came back, I cleaned everything and did it a second time. Basically scrubbed everything down with a green pad. Just roughed up the surface, getting rid of the top layer, and then I went back, threw it back in the solution, and a little bit less time, and I got a better result. The trigger in this one is the Palmetto State Armory. It's not, well, I guess no trigger is really a bad trigger, but I like the profile of this one. You have more of a original, or closer to an original hammer, and for me, I prefer that over everybody's idea of having a slick hammer, because I like the bolt to catch, or the bolt catching. It just, to me, it just seems like that's the more natural function of the rifles, so I prefer that. Here's the numbers: 1974. Triangle with the arrow. Pop the top off. Matching number there. Carrier and bolt match. Here's that PSA hammer. Safety's really stiff. I might go back, revisit that, see if I can make it less stiff. It's bending it up here won't work. It's over there in this part up in here seems to have a little bit of too much meat in it, so it's really stiff. This is the Lydia kit. I got this surplus nice. I mean, it's really nice. Probably the nicest one I got. Sling right here. Most Romanian slings aren't too much money, but I like the leather ones. The green nylon or cotton, those just they're not as good to me. Those would be on the newer stuff, but I like the leather if I can get it. Finish on this one's pretty good. Just look at the rivets. All the rivets I pressed. You can't get your fingernail under none of them. These rivets came out really good. This one got a little smushed, but it's going to hold fine. It's just a little off center. These ones up here look good too. Parts kits are kind of pricey. I think I'll just build the ones I have and hold off unless a miracle happens and all of a sudden they become less expensive, but I don't think they will. If you're just getting started and you like to build a couple, I'd say just depends on you, but you might just want to go ahead and send them off to a builder instead of investing in the money, unless you're the tinkering type and you got to do it. And by all means, give it a try. I did have to use my small files on some parts here. They just, tolerances were too tight. They just weren't going together right. But I think I did a good job. Kit 720 from Maxarms. No cleaning rod. There's one in the mail for it. Maxarms hooked me up because there should have been one with the kit. And 0 round capacity magazine always looks nice. Fucked it up. I fucked it up. There we go. Sorry about being all over the place. Model 65 Romanian. All said and done. I have to check my notes, but I know it's around 900, probably over. But I want to give it a try because this is the one model I want for my collection. Hungarian unfolders next. I'm halfway done with it, and might be a few months. I gotta leave town again, and I won't be back for a while. But y'all have a good one. See you next time. Later.